been a few minutes, okay? It's been time, a unit of time. So here's the deal. I've talked about Middle Class Gangster endlessly for the last 2.5, 3 years because I'm rambling. Let's make fun of my old video. Hi, my name is Colby Ferrin and I'm a rapper. But it's really hard for me to be a rapper because I can't relate to any other rappers. Because other rappers are always rapping about how they started from the bottom and now they're at the top. But I started from... True fact, that is me in 6th grade performing my first rap at the 6th grade talent show in a Kobe Bryant jersey that I still have right there. From the middle. And I'm still at the middle. By the way, right on the right side, that is EFY girls. I made a song about girls from a church camp that I attended because I wanted them to like me. This is really depressing. I didn't mean... Moving on. So this is a rap song I wrote from the perspective of a rapper in my situation. Look, you don't... Genius. A rapper in my situation, cut to the graffiti. My situation. Right. My dad edited this video, and he's a video producer. That's his full-time job, and I love him. And he did an amazing job on this video. For the record, he wasn't a huge fan of the song. Props to him. But my parents, they're so supportive. As a Latter-day Saint, as a formerly known as a Mormon, you know, the culture is very much against rap music, and so they don't know what to make of it, of their son liking rap and making rap. And so my dad, just that fact alone, aside from all of the weirdness to the song, my parents do a great job at supporting, even though, you know, their son was doing this. Love you, Dad. Don't know me, so please let me explain me. I'm not your average homie with a goatee and stained jeans. Time out. No. So, okay. We're not gonna let old me live this down. One sec. Is that a... Did I just see a goatee? Was that... Me. I'm not your average homie with a goatee. Goatee. With a goatee, baby. With a... goatee. To be fair, I barely knew what facial hair was at this point. BYU, the school I went to, had an honor code which doesn't allow you to have facial hair. As a missionary, I wasn't allowed to have facial hair. Before I was at either of those places in my life, I hadn't... The testosterone or whatever chemical allows you to have facial... I've never... This is new to me. This is new. This is new. Tea and stained jeans, boasting how we hit the bottom before we made green. Went broke, smoked weed, dropped out at 18. I'll have you know that I recently dropped out of college. Karma's a... Yo, that ain't me. I've got great grades, my bed's made, my face clean. But since I've lived in privilege, they don't want this kid to daydream. They want the underdog or a rags to riches stage scene. I did not start from the bottom, but I'm here. Guess that makes me the middle class gangster from the first world. Okay. This is a satirical song, right? This song is a joke. My little brother's snapping. Like, obviously, I wasn't like, oh, that's genius. That is a objectively and unironically cool thing for them to do. No, like, I knew, like, it was a joke. But me dancing here, that's how I dance. There's no joke to it. That's how I dance. King of the thugs from the suburbs. Yeah, I've got a 3.9, 1 A minus at least. The most corruptest cop in the grammar police. Nothing like a little police brutality joke to really set the mood for the rest of the song. Most corruptest cop in the grammar police. Bam. Nearly wink. Is... You think you're so clever. You think you're police brutality. It's so clever. Yeah. Alright, now let's go. In entertainment, it's your story that's your spark. Your story's your pearl. Talent. There is story's your pearl. Meme friends. Where are we? Where's the your story? Oh, there it is. There. What is Colby holding? Meme friends. That okay, there's something there. Use it. Don't use it. Your pearl. Talent's just a weird bonus, like toned arms on a girl. Okay. Old Colby, you had me defending you for a little bit, okay? You had me on your side for a little while there. A weird bonus? Toned arms on a girl? Weird bonus? Are we gonna act like that's okay? Toned arms are a normal, in fact, very cool bonus that is not weird. Of all the lines I could go after, that's the... You know, you're not going to be focused on how toned her arms are in the future. You're going to want a girl who loves you for you, with or without the... Yeah, they went all Obama, Robin Hood on the problem. And like the length of your shorts, the old middle's now the bottom. I can get on American Idol or AGT, cause the folks won't let someone from the middle class get praised and sing. Have you ever tried, Colby? That's a great frame. This video is honestly great for just pausing. See, they're afraid of me, cause I'm not what makes TV. Cause I got good grades and I don't got AIDS, but a solid ACT. Wow, okay. And I cause I got good grades and I don't got AIDS. Just a solid ACT. I see you, Colby. I see you 2 years ago me. Sitting there writing this song like, okay, who are we gonna go after? The powerful? Nah. The rich? Nah. People with life-threatening illnesses? Ding, 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 ding. Let's do it. Let's go after people with AIDS. I just want an influence. I'd give an arm or leg to be freer. People like people without limbs as motivational speakers. Okay, people like people without limbs. That, wow. That's... All right, let's see. We're going to go after people with life-threatening illnesses, right? But who else really needs to have it? Who else in society is really just making you feel bad, Colby? Can you tell me? Come on, just tell me who's really making you feel like you have it tough. Okay, so there's people who have AIDS. That's definitely one of them. Amputees, man. Amputees and people who have AIDS. They don't hear it enough, and they need to be told. Are you? I didn't think this was a good idea. 2 years ago is very different. This guy didn't have a beard. I have a beard. Completely different person. I'm like Clarence from 8 Mile, but honest from round one. My story will be making it. It's the guy without one. Cause I am no puppet. The way I'm a puppet master, and I'm coming on the stage as the only one who's not an actor. Deep, they want puppets, but I'm not. Should I tell them I'm a real boy? Guess I'll cheer for myself. No one showed up to your show? And look at that chair. Look at that chair. That's sad. Because you know it wasn't set up like that. So that means there were people there. Maybe there was a fight, some sort of altercation. This is a church gym, by the way. So you know they weren't drunk. Maybe they were drunk at the church. I was trying to help them. This is, you know what? This wasn't middle class gangster. This whole time, it was just my before and after mission rap part 2. Wow. This suddenly became so uplifting. Self then is the middle class gangster from the first world, king of... Again, this is not how I dance when I'm trying to be funny. This is how I dance when I dance. And a lot of, by the way, a lot of these things I will say I have changed over the last 2 years. I still dance like this. I've got a 3.9, 1 A- at least, the most corrupt is
in the grammar police.
Great. You think you're so clever. You look at that face. He thinks he's so clever. Look at that. Look at that face. That's a face of, oh, I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Look at it. It's you can see the tongue in the, like, in the cavity, like, in the bottom left. You see a little bit of the tongue. A little bit. You see that? Man. You got him. He's so good. Police brutality. Got him. It's so funny.
Let's go. All these rappers are ashamed of the names, but you can call me by name, brothers. I'm looking hood in my Hollister gang colors. I'm super hot,
wow.
But I'm not a rapper, honestly, because my glasses, jacket, and shirt are too high quality.
Okay, now if we ignore some, like, elitist, classist overtones there, can we just take a minute to appreciate the super hot fire reference?
Glasses, jacket, shirt. Call me glasses, jacket, and shirt man.
Call him that.
I'm super hot, but I'm not a rapper, honestly, because my glasses, jacket, and shirt are too high quality.
It's a little culturally insensitive. And if we acknowledge that, then maybe we can also simultaneously acknowledge the, like, bars? Maybe bars? Bars? Okay, you can't say that about yourself. It's not a bet. It's not. It's kind of clever. I was proud of that one.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're good, just they're not rags and gown. Cause to make it, you need a sucky childhood you can brag about. Eminem, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z. Tell me which one of them was loved as a baby. Cinderella's life.
Which button?
Has the
Which button pauses it? There. Okay, found it. I don't know this individual. I said a minute ago that I knew this dude, and this dude was clever. I don't know him. I don't. Loved as a baby, childhood, brag about a bad. I don't know this individual. This individual has never heard a rap song and understood it. This individual has never understood the class struggle and the struggle against society that is exemplified by hip-hop, by the genre that in which hip-hop has its roots in the class struggle, in the giving a voice to the voiceless, those who were and many whom still are at the bottom, who need a voice and an opportunity to reach out to the masses and explain their desire for something more than the oppressive system in which they are in. This individual doesn't get that. This individual likes Macklemore. To be fair, I still kind of like Macklemore, but I get it more. I don't get it fully, but this guy, he needs some help.
Before she dances, hey, I lived in Mexico, that should raise my chances. I'm a Pokemon gangster, evolved to a saint. Higher attack points, cause the pen's mightier than the shank. Yeah, I fight with rhymes, don't need no
Back to the graffiti.
Doing drive-by, shooting up the writer's block.
If we were to isolate that line, it wouldn't be a terrible one, right?
I fight with rhymes, don't need no knife for rock. Doing drive-by, shooting up the writer's block.
You gonna tell me that's not you gonna tell me that's not clever?
I'm a prisoner of the middle class, shackled and chained down, but I got a pen of a sword, and I'm about to break out.
You're not shackled into you came for the aesthetic and then went back to where it looks nice. Okay, it's supposed to be satirical. I'm being too hard. I'm going overboard on myself here, okay? It's satirical. Oh, he's obviously not shackled down in the middle class. It's satirical. It's funny.
Yeah, the truth of that statement has enough proof to debate.
Dab. He dabbed on him. Wow.
Look, I nailed it.
Got him.
But now it's time to screw entertainment. This is my Independence Day, see? Where I declare to reign free as the try-hard wannabe entertainer named me. So I'm getting back on my game. Yeah, this Michael's done with baseball. Can't go up too fast, cause that just makes the plane stall. This world's a sphere of, well, it's a stress ball. Okay, society, this is a trust fall.
Yeah, it is. It's a big trust fall. And it's not going to work out for you, dude. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're going to release this video and you're going to say, "Oh, it's a trust fall," and society is going to go like, "Oh, well, screw you," and they're going to let you fall flat on your face off of this cliff that you're standing on, which does look beautiful, but does not feel beautiful to fall off of. So I'm sorry, kid, you're screwed.
And if I drop and my legacy dies, at least they'll say that freckled fella gave one heck of a try. Cause these daisies are quite pushy and trying to sneak up on the grave. It'll say, "Here lie the dreams of."
Can we get some F's in the chat for the middle class game? It was supposed to be a joke. And it ended up being real. Wow. 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 There's irony in there somewhere. Wow. That's ironic. Wow.
The middle class gangster from first world, king of the thugs from the suburbs.
Get him.
He had a 3.9.
Yes, he did. In high school, not in college.
The most corruptest cop. 'Cause I'm middle class
So
gangster
pumped.
from the first world, king of the thugs from the suburbs. I've got a 3.9, 1 A minus at least. The most corruptest cop in the grammar police.
Oh, that, wow. That's, wow. Just, wow. Thoughts in a word. Wow. But, okay, here's the deal. This song was my debut single. It was the song that was gonna be my welcome Colby to the world, because I should be welcomed into this world, specifically the entertainment industry. Do it now. And I think that's exactly how it came off. It had obvious, hopefully obvious, satirical elements to it. And I don't want to make this some sort of apology video. I've apologized several times for some of the more dumb and culturally insensitive lines in there. Obviously, AIDS line, dumb. Police brutality, why are you joking about that? People who don't have limbs and what, like, I don't know. It's just like it's a big tumbleweed of cultural insensitivities that just collected as I started to think of, how can I make fun of the fact that I'm a rapper who's in the middle class and I need to take after everybody else who seems to be complaining about their situation, except that they have legitimate grievances and I might not have any legitimate grievances, and maybe it might not come across funny if I joke about the fact that people talk about their grievances in hip-hop. And I don't have grievances, at least in the same way, in the same societal and cultural way to talk about. This song failed at giving any sort of nod toward the legitimacy at most of the grievances that are brought up in hip-hop. And the last 2 years, honestly, have been a journey. I've released like maybe a couple songs is all since I dropped this song. And that's because the response to this was crazy in not a good way. And most of you who are listening already know that. It's why I've taken it down. Not just because of the negative response, but also because it was a dumb thing to do. The last 2 years have been a kind of a crazy journey. I love entertainment. I love humor, and I love rap. And the last 2 years I've been trying to figure out exactly how to best express myself. And it was after this song came out when I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is gonna happen. This is gonna change the world. It's gonna be funny, but it's also gonna be clever, and it's gonna be me showing that you don't have to have a story to make it big. And when the response came back saying, dude, you're doing it wrong, initially I was defensive. I issued some sort of apology that was like, it was one of those sorry if you're offended type of apologies. And then I tried to defend it by making a podcast that was defending, hey, you're calling me racist, and that's dumb. And then as I tried to write my next song, I couldn't figure out who I wanted to be as an artist, who I was as an artist. Because even though I did defend it after, this was a joke, and I tried to defend the joke. Not just my right to say the joke, but that no, maybe parts of the joke are true. And that was wrong. I've been wanting to make videos. I've been wanting to be funny and use all this equipment and awesome stuff that I've been able to accumulate by donating plasma and by working hard over the last few years. And I've been wanting to do what I love, which is entertain. The last 2 years have been a journey for me. After this song got so much hate, and largely rightly so. And I've had to find myself as an artist and as an entertainer. And I'm still doing that. But I've come to the point where I realize now that with a bit more of a broader perspective of things, I can move forward, and the only way to find out who I'm going to be and who I am as an entertainer is to move forward. To try. To take steps forward, listen to criticism, take it with a grain of salt, but still take it, and learn and grow. And I think I'm done waiting. I'm done sitting back in the shadows, scared of what people will think, because I might offend somebody, or I might become a laughing stock like I obviously was here. And I think part of it is because I've stopped taking myself so seriously. And I know that's weird, because this is a joke, and like I wasn't, taking things too seriously in a lot of ways. Obviously, looking back at the way I defended this, rather than laughing at myself with people after people started laughing, I was perhaps taking myself too seriously. Even as a comedian, even from a comedian standpoint, I wasn't able to laugh at myself and understand that I'm gonna make mistakes as I move forward. Obviously, this was a big one, but I'm ready. I think I'm ready to be vulnerable enough to say, hey, look, this what was me, not is me. The dance moves, some of it still is me. But I think I'm ready to be vulnerable enough to put myself out there and laugh at myself, while hopefully engaging some people. And I hope to have fun and share what I love doing with other people. Let's have some fun. I'm just here to have fun. I hope you're here to have fun. Let's have some fun together. We're gonna look at fun things and do fun things. Okay, this should be a fun ride. If you cried, make sure to hit that like button if you cried in that sad moment that was sad. Subscribe if you want to follow the journey. Don't subscribe if you don't want to follow the journey. If you're not freaking into this, don't freaking subscribe. Okay, because I don't want you trolling me in the comments, making me come up with clever responses constantly to make me look like I don't care about bad comments and they don't affect my psyche. And I'm excited. What the frick I'm doing? What the frick am I doing? There's lights. There's a freaking I don't know. I'm new to this. I'm new. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.